equal to the attacking monster's attack. And then we have finally 2 Solemn Wishes. Really useful with Fire Princess, as essentially you would just keep gaining life points every time you drew a card. So that's the main deck. Now we're going into the extra deck. First, Illville Deity. Basically, I can remove from play cards from my opponent's graveyard up to the number of cards in their hand. This card gains 200 attack for each card removed from play by this effect. Essentially, the basic, it depends on how early you pull this out. It's all based on, its attack is based on when it, and removed. The number of cards is based on, removed from play is based on how many cards they have in hand, and the attack gained for this beast, for this pyro, is based 200 plus 200 plus, depending on how many you banish. So next we have Black Rose Dragon. Basically, I use this to blow up the field. So and also I can, so that's there's all sorts of good things about this. Next we have 2 Crimson Bladers. Basically, if I can destroy a monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, my opponent cannot special summon normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. So that's really, really dirty. Next we have Vulcan the Divine. When it's synchro summoned, I can target 1 card I control and 1 card my opponent controls and return those targets to the hand. I cannot activate cards or card effects of cards with the same name as those returned to the hand by the effect used. So I can only use the effect of Vulcan the Divine once per turn. So that's Vulcan the Divine. Next we have 2 Gagaga Cowboys. Basically, you synchro summon this. Depending on its position, I can detach 1 material. If it's an attack position, it would gain. If the card attacks, it gains 1,000 attack, and the opponent's monster loses 500 during damage step when I detach. Or defense, really what I like to pull out in, I would detach and inflict 800. Another reason why I like defense position is because it's a lot bigger in defense. So next we have 2 Grena Sources. Every time I destroy a monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, I can detach an a Xyz material from it and inflict 1000 damage to my opponent. We have next we have 2 Infernal Flame Vixens. It takes 2 level 4 Pyro type monsters. I can once per turn I can detach an Xyz material from the card, and it would gain 500 attack until my opponent's end phase. When this card with 2500 or more attack is destroyed, I can target 3 monsters in any graveyards and banish those targets. Basically, that could be useful with soul absorption. And then we have 2 Ignis cards. When this card attacks or is attacked during the damage tap, I could detach 1 Xyz material, and the card would from the card once per battle, and the card gains 500 until the end phase. And then finally we have 2 wind-up Zenmaines. Basically, I can, if it would be destroyed, I could detach an Xyz material from it instead. I like to keep it in defense. So, and during my end phase, if the effect was used, I can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So there's the whole deck profile of the Fire Pyro's deck. It's pretty decent in battle. Like I said, it doesn't always win, but at least it's usable. So, with that, this is Smart Brave signing out.